Like we always do about this time, I am Cornbread Capone. This is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop music. Today, I'm very, very excited because this is someone who I've been trying to get on this platform since I created it. What you're looking at is not just another artist, but someone who I have been friends with for over 20 years.
We old dog.
Understand that. So, aside from that, we have artist, entrepreneur, boy, then even got into the food side, boy, then got into business, all things, all of the above. If you don't know who I'm talking about Mr. Rob Guallete. How are you doing, brother?
Man, I'm well, brother. I'm well. uh, bro, I'm happy to be doing this with you for real. Like, like a nigga starting this little press run for the project. And it's like, I'm not gonna say it was purposely done, but I think it was purpose, if that makes sense. That
Yeah,
you the first person I would do like press with, you feel me, for the project being that a lot of folks that fuck with me only know from like the Rob Guallete name changing up. You feel me? They
right.
ain't familiar with that, you know what I'm saying, that critical era. They don't really understand how long I really been out here, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm happy to be here doing this with you. I'm happy to see you keeping hip hop alive. You feel me? Never letting it die, regardless of how people view it from a mainstream perspective. It's people like Brad that's dedicated their lives to this culture. You feel me? And it's cool to be able to say that that's my friend and we doing this. It would be an honor to do this if he would just booking me as a podcast that maybe I don't know, but like I say, considering that this really my friend, we done seen a lot of things together, experienced a lot, especially through this music. Even just coming up as young men, going into men, fathers, like artists, businessmen, like just really like evolving and trying to navigate this shit, man. There's some Texas niggas trying to figure out how we could put our foot in the game that didn't have like a traditional like Texas sound. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Uh, let's talk about the new project, man. Or do you know what number album or project this is for you?
If I let me see, I'm gonna count it out. I got By Any Means, I got Welcome to Real Niggerville, I got Late Nights, Early Mornings, I got 3 Days, I got Abortion, I got Me and Show Project, I got the Guallatte tape, which is like all flows tape, and I got Galactic Vision, then I got so what's that? 8, then I got Tortoise Theory, 9, Corner Store Legend, 10, Nosebleed Section 11. So this will be my 12th project.
12 projects.
I ain't fucking with you.
Incredible.
I ain't fucking with you.
Uh, it's to me, it's still incredible because I remember By Any Means.
Yeah, you right.
I still have By Any Means and Welcome to Real Niggerville.
Hey,
And
them
the
was
one that came after that.
them was the abortion.
Yeah.
That was like the last physical one, but yeah, that shit. This album really is a testament, bro, to me understanding that like I can't really complain. You feel me? The way that I thought I was. You feel me? A lot of the shit that I was complaining about, feeling like man, whatever my place is, it was like life slowed down for me. And I've realized I was seeking validation in the wrong thing. Like I had always been validated by music since I was a little boy trying to rap. Nobody ever made me feel like I couldn't do this. At all levels, people that always encouraged me. They done always told me that, hey, you could do this. And they believed in my skill set. So I was like, whatever validation I was seeking, I had it. You feel me? I've been doing this. I've been doing this at a high level. It's not a lot of niggas that can say 12 albums into this shit, they still getting better at this. You know what I'm saying? I haven't like gotten stagnant in my creative process. So this album is just reflective of like often I make music from where I'm at personally. And I'm in a good space, money flowing a little better, you know. I'm still dealing with some of them health issues. We still got limited drama in life, but for the most part, this last year and a half, really just been about stacking money, working, trying to put myself in a position to really be the father that I need to be for my children. I realized that I can't be the father I want to be till I'm the man that I need to be. And you could apply that to artists, businessman, anything until you get yourself right as a man. Everything else gonna kind of So this album is like coming from the nosebleed section, which was a much more conceptual album, and even darker in some places. This album is about as light as I can get. You know what I'm saying? My shit always gonna be aggressive, but it's about as light as I can get. I recorded with Solo, the whole album.
Mm-hmm. Shout out
So
Solo.
so Solo Hendrix, you feel me? Like that's my brother. He been down with us the same amount of time. Bread, we all kind of been around the same amount of time. And we hadn't worked in a while, you feel me? It was a lot of unnecessary shit going on.
Right.
And we was able to just get the unnecessary shit taken care of, you feel me? Realizing that like he been moving, I been moving, and everybody else around us really ain't really doing it like that no more. C7, I love my cousin, you feel me? I'm trying to get him focused to get back to really saying that this shit is still there. Show, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm gonna say this the best space I ever seen Show in as men. Like, he's doing great. He taking care of his girls. You feel me? He work, he getting money. Like, he good. But, like, he not making music. But I did get a verse from him on this album. Got a verse from Solo on this album. Uh, Chris C7 didn't get to make it, but I got plenty of shit for him to get on. Rube, like, I never say that I still refer to Rube as my business partner because ain't none of this shit possible without Rube.
Right.
Even though like we ain't been like per se like doing business, that's still my friend. You feel me? Like I talk to Rube on the regular. Like Rube, like he been really got close like in his faith. He didn't like really like realize, man, that that's the life that he need to lead is his faith, getting his sobriety straight, you feel me, and just sharing his testimony like that. So this the healthiest that my friend group has been, you feel me, ever.
Right.
But we're not like how we once was on the music side. So by me recording this with Solo, I feel like everybody was kind of like, man, I miss my brothers, you feel me?
Right.
Like, obviously with Note not being here, that was a big loss for us, you feel me?
Yeah.
And recording this album, his obituary is right there where the mic is. You feel me? So it's like I don't give him no like just supernatural shit, but it's like I felt my nigga with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I know that what he wanted us to do is make this music. You feel me? Keep pushing. He wanted me and Show to make sure we on the same page. Me and Solo, all that, but all that came with ultimately me getting right. You feel me? I
Right.
was allowing them health issues to think that justify how I was treating people and shit. So I hit some holes that I ain't think I would hit in life. You feel me? But I hit them and I did my best to get up out of them. And this album is just like a testament to getting out of that hole. You feel me? Like it's jamming. It's really jamming. I didn't really get like in depth in terms of like concepts or like even the bars, like they there. I ain't gonna never not be like that's what we do, Brad. We rap. And even when we make records for the women, they still gonna always have a level of, you know what I'm saying? We rapping.
Right.
So that's never gonna be missing from my projects. But this one, my partner QB, the problem, he produced like 4, 5 of them records on the album. He told me that he felt like I could have been a Suave House on it. You feel me? And I understood what that meant. Like, he say I do a good job of selecting beats. So like the shit he sent me kind of set the tone for the album. Of like, man, this whole gonna be jamming, bro. As much as like I got them reps, I feel like when people put their project on, ain't nobody gonna be surprised that I'm rapping. If you a fan of me, you know what I'm saying, or you've been fucking with me. You will be surprised by some of the songs that's being made. Like I'm showing more of my vocal ability, and I ain't auto tuning and shit. I can't like sing like a crooner, but I come up in the church, man. I used to sing in the choir and shit. You feel me? So I do know how to use my voice. And shout out to Dre Moore. Like man, that nigga one of the baddest engineers in the game, man. Like he's able to. When I sent him like wasn't even the completed project, but I sent him what was about 70% of it. More so, that's my friend. I hadn't even selected who was gonna mix it. He hit me and was like, "Hey, bro, you can't let nobody mix this." Like bet, you feel me? So Dre took it and really like brought the sound to life. You feel me? The vocal, like it's just a really well put together project, man. Like I think these last two projects is like the best that I've done. You feel me? In terms of like putting them together sonically, they sound like really good cohesively. The mixing and mastering is on point. My vocals is on point. It ain't no spots in the raps where I'm like stuttering none. You feel me? It ain't no fuck ups. The only thing somebody could say about this album is that it's not for them.
Okay.
That's it.
I,
And
I
I can
did
respect that.
I did want to ask you this because I noticed that you're dropping on a Tuesday,
Yeah,
and back in the '90s, we had to buy our albums on Tuesdays because that's when
yeah.
all the new music came out.
Mhm.
Is that paying homage to those days by dropping it on a Tuesday?
Yeah, it is. It is. I always wanted to do it, but I hadn't did it. You feel me? So like this time I was able to make sure that the album was like finished well in advance. So it wasn't like you trying to upload that hoe and I'm telling people that it's dropping May 23rd and I didn't uploaded it on May 15th, May 16th, and I'm waiting for the processing shit. You feel me? So
Right.
yeah, it was definitely to pay homage. But also, let me tell y'all, man, this shit got a lot to do with my understanding of how the streaming shit work. You feel me? I know that like a lot of people that fuck with me, I use Bandcamp and they gonna purchase my music, right? So by me doing this, I'm gonna put it on Bandcamp a couple days after it drop, and that'll be more like with the merch package and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of following my Bandcamp people, especially the iTunes users, to go over and purchase it on iTunes because that's like when I say inflate, it's not like fake streaming, but one purchase is the equivalent to 1,500 streams. You feel me? So like if I'm getting 150 pre-orders on this shit, you can almost guarantee I'm gonna be in the top 25, top 20 on that shit. And those type of things just help for the algorithm purposes. This is how we gonna ensure that we get them the numbers that I'm trying to hit. Like I finally got a understanding of how we supposed to spend our money in this era. We from the CD era. You feel me? We get CDs, boom, we might buy a duplicator or a printer, or we gonna go to Mobang or somebody like that. But it was cut and dry. But I realized the money that we used to spend on CDs, I could spend that same money on Instagram ads, boosted posts, YouTube. I don't do great on Spotify, so I can put a little money in Spotify. I don't have a real TikTok presence, so I can put a little money in TikTok. I ain't saying I got a great Instagram presence, but I do get a lot of my money get made because people through Instagram. So I want to be able to grow my base and utilize this album. I think this is a way for somebody that's gonna be introduced to me they gonna be like, damn, who is this nigga? You feel me? Where he been? And then the people who been down with me, they gonna be like, damn, boy, nigga, where this nigga been at, man? Like, why you ain't been doing this all this time? You feel me? Like, cause I can only make music off of how I feel. I could force it. I'm a good enough songwriter to just make any kind of song. I could write a rap right now that's good as fuck about anything.
I want to
But
ask you something.
go ahead.
How do you feel about the direction that rap music has gone into, like where we are right now in rap in its current state? How do you feel about that?
It's like a double-edged sword, man. I remember hearing this boy DJ Chill some years ago. You remember when they had that spot on Scott and OST?
Mm-hmm.
And that boy said technology killed hip hop. And he said because it made it too accessible to people. But then I think about also 20 plus years ago how difficult it was to even make a song.
Yeah, at one
You
point we
feel me?
was wishing for a studio. I
Remember
know
we
at
used
one
to
point I was.
remember we used to go to like them little chop shops type spots, and you remember the little barbecue spot on Scott, you feel me? Where
Yeah.
you gotta record, you gotta record your whole verse, nigga, your whole song in one take. It
Yeah.
ain't no you record the hook 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like if you fuck up in it, that fuck up going in the recording. So on one hand, I'm of an understanding that this shit is great because we could do this. But then on the other hand, it's like the consumption of this shit, because it's so easy to consume now,
Mm-hmm.
it's devalued. So it's like whatever you consider good rap is devalued right now. If you think that the sexy red type music is really winning, it might be, but even that's devalued right now because it's so much of it and it's so easy to consume. It's not a lot of shock value in it. We used to it. So I'm
Right.
like, I think for independent artists, we in a golden age though. It's the truth of the matter. If you get 500 to 1,000 people, you can easily make 10,000 off a project. And if you do it smart, you can make that money in 90 days. Now you can 500 people buying your project over a year. That's chump change when you think about it. You feel me? But if you do 100, I'm just being generous. 500, 1,000 at $10, $12 a pop via iTunes, or you take the Bandcamp method, or your own direct marketing method, however. And let's say I do them at $20 a pop, and I sell 1,000. I done just ran up 20 bands real quick. Now, as an independent artist, that's good profit, especially if you're making it in a short period of time. That's the key. So I took time over these last 10 plus years learning my fan base, bro. I know who fuck with me. I know that I could project. I could sell when this first week numbers come out, I'll probably have about 300 sales. And to a mainstream nigga, that's not a lot. But if you looking at it from me, I done made back everything I spent on my album. You feel me? I actually made that back on Burn On Slab single on Bandcamp. So this shit that's coming from the streaming money, that's gonna all go back into the project. I ain't saying I don't need it, but it's passive income where I could put a couple thousand in the marketing dollars. I was talking to my nigga Pug Tones. You remember GP? You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? And like that nigga up in terms of like people know what's going on with Pug, but he up in my opinion because he got his business structure right.
Right.
Nigga don't have to be well known to be well paid, and that's why I say we at the golden age of artistry. We could be 50,000, $60,000 a year rappers. The average American income is about 55,000, $60,000. That's feasible to make, bread. Like that's realistically. You got 1,000 people that fuck with you and get them to spend $50 a year, you feel me? Whether that's 2, 3 projects, some merch, a concert, you feel me? And if you really budget your shit right, man, you can see this happen. I done had to live off rap music, and that's not good living. Me in conjunction with a job, me with the fried rice business and rap music, I could come up with a good piece of living. I execute this project right, plus the job that I work, I should start saying that I'm a six-figure nigga, you feel me? Because I could be that with the sum of all of my hustles. And I don't have to like give a lot of my time, my nigga. This is coming on fried rice when I want to sell it. Music, the music's made. Now it's the process of selling itself. Work, I just go to work, do my job, come home. The money made. You save right. By the end of your year, man, you should see progress as a person, a man, woman, but as artists, we should be able to make some money, bro. That starving artist shit is dead. I'm not giving you my mixtape out no more. You pay that streaming shit, even though it's pennies, I'ma still get something off that.
Right.
You go to my bank account, if you get it for free, you gotta put in 0.00. Then you have to put your email on. So I at the very least got some contact on you. So I can back door on the next go around. Hey, this music is here. That's all I'm about, Brad. We dedicated our life to quality rap music. It's embedded in us. I'll never sacrifice money for quality music because you don't have to. It's
And
really that simple.
that's real. I just hope that is people listening and paying attention to what you putting down. I want to ask you about the business because there was one point where neither one of us knew or had a clue. And somewhere there's a young artist who wants to do what we doing, but don't have a clue business wise. And my only question to you is, what advice would you give?
And that phone sitting in your hand can give you all the basic answers you need. You feel me? We didn't understand because we music fans. We seen ASCAP being mine. We used to read them linear notes, but we didn't know what that was in 2005, six. Even when I signed up for ASCAP back then as a writer, I didn't really know what it was. I didn't understand publishing, none of that shit.
Right.
So my advice is realizing that you don't necessarily have to go through the shit that we had to go through to learn this information. Although we on the kind of the beginning of the internet, we wasn't using it like that. You feel me?
Right.
Y'all could just simply AI, chat GPT, whatever. Hey, what do I need to do? What do I need to know getting into the music business? They're gonna tell you what mechanical licensing is. They're gonna break down the differences in royalties. Gonna tell you what publishing is. These are all the basic things you need to understand, man. You ain't got to be no expert at them hoes, but you need to know this is how you get paid, man. When you hear these people saying intellectual property, when you see these viral videos of Sauce Walker saying shit like his music is like a apartment building, it's property because it is. It's intellectual property. So depending on how you build on it, depending on how you do it, that's how it's gonna make you, you know what I'm saying, that back end money by you knowing what you're supposed to know. We don't need record labels no more. And if you get with a record label, you need to come in there with leverage because record labels are still valuable. If you want to take your shit to the highest possibilities, if you want to be a diamond selling artist, if you want to win awards, you want to be at the Met Gala, you want to do all that type of shit, you need to align yourself with the major label structure. And there's still a way that you could go into that structure and have your business together. You don't have to be fucked off. There's no excuse for being fucked off no more. That for this two-time shit, I don't feel sorry for them niggas, man. Bread, you my partner, you my brother. If I came to you with a deal, don't look at me as your brother. Look at me as this is a contract I'm signing with this man. This could fuck my life over. Make sure that you're entering into the right deal. If somebody want to sign you, Best believe there's a lawyer out there that will work with you.
Hmm.
Guarantee you that. So you got to empower yourself. We empowered ourselves, my nigga. We sought knowledge. You feel me? You talk about the record that you got with K Reno. We sought that information from niggas like that. We talked to DJ Chills and learned these information that we couldn't just readily get.
Right.
So I don't expect everybody to be like a me or you. We we gonna do this regardless. But for those that just see it as a hustle, that's trying to get into it, get some money, just learn the business, my nigga. Or my sister, whatever you are, you feel me? Learn the business. Like for real. When I was doing an event with DJ Hollygrove, New Music Mondays, we had about an 8 month, damn near a year run, man. I did the food. You feel me? My only advice to artists would be learn this business you're in. Everything I just said, I've been repeating it steadily for the last 5 years. Because once I started operating differently, since Corner Store Legend, I've seen a vast improvement in how my music works, the money that I make. Only issue I have is I still got health issues. I don't be outside like I need to be. If I was outside in conjunction with how I'm operating on the back end, I'd be really good.
And that's real, man. All of what you're saying is very, very inspiring. Very, very good to hear. Um, do you plan on doing any visuals
Oh yeah,
for the?
Solo gonna be shooting the visuals. Now my homegirl Kalima, we working on something for this shit, the Untamed freestyle. Like we sampled that Untamed Gorilla from Dope Game 2000 from
Oh
Pokey.
man,
Oh yeah. I
oh
always wondered why nobody ever took that loop at the end of it and made a beat out of it.
yeah, because that one is ooh wee. I
So shout
still
out to
check on that.
George Jug. Shout out to George Jug. That's my nigga. That's really my rap brother. You feel me? You feel me? We real tight. And I brought him the idea and he brought it to life. And then I just kind of went crazy on the raps. But yeah, so we got that. I'm gonna drop that probably Tuesday. Me and Solo gonna be shooting the intro project video this week, and then we finna be working on that Burn On Slab video. That'll be out sometime in the middle of June, and then I'm gonna let the people decide what's jamming. And once I get feedback from the album drop, I know which songs that I should probably shift towards doing visuals, because I done learned some shit that I could do just with my phone, and a lot of this content shit ain't even about having like these great excuse me.
Blush.
It ain't about having like these great cameras and shit, you feel me? And all of these great visuals. It's about having crystal clear visual and giving them something to see. We can do that with our phone and with the right tools. I'm learning how to use AI effectively. You feel me? Like
Right,
it's a tool that we can use. Not so much in my music. I don't feel no need to use AI in my music. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But like with the shit that I want to do visually, filmmaking, that shit is able to come to life. I got some shit I'm working on, bro. I done wrote a sci-fi kind of hood flick through AI. I'm gonna be able to do the special effects I need to make the sci-fi aspect of it come to life. Cause on some hood shit, nigga, we could get a phone and walk around and record a fucking movie.
That's what I was gonna ask you about too. I mean, because everybody we know, or just about everybody I know, has either been in a movie or doing a movie to some capacity. I was gonna ask you, was you gonna get into filmmaking
I
or
mean,
being in a movie?
the crazy thing is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always thought about film kind of coinciding with music. You feel me?
Right,
And then as I meet filmmakers and writers, I see that they process is kind of similar to ours in the creative process, the structure of it, knowing the structure. Like, so I definitely I see myself getting more into the writing, maybe even directing side of things, but definitely like writing and producing. If I could find the people that want to do it, not saying I got bread like that, but If I could put any bread up to help, I'm willing to do that. You feel me? Just so I could put my foot in the game of making movies. Maybe the production side is easier to do, but once I realized some shit with I could bring damn near anything I want to life, but you have to use it as a tool. You can't use it as the tool.
Right.
Still record your movie live, have actors, but AI is going to again be able to make the special effects and things that I just don't know how to do, nor can I afford to pay the people that can do it.
Mm.
So
You plan
like,
on getting back on that stage?
I got a show planned for my birthday, July 19th. Like it's something that a vision that I didn't have even prior to me starting my business with the soul fried rice. I had this vision for something called the Taste of Music. I wanted to make it like a food and music festival. This is Houston. We a big food culture, and then music. Obviously, we're a big music city.
Right.
So it was bigger than the vision was bigger than what the resources I had. But I never lost track of the idea. So then when I started my business, I started thinking about how I could bring that name into the fold. And then finally now I'm about to do the first one, which would be July 19th, Taste of Music. It also kind of plays as the release concert validated by the game. I'm gonna perform the whole project. I'm only gonna have maybe two opening acts. And it might just be one. You feel me? But
Right.
it's go the whole concept of the Taste of Music and like take it outside of this format is to have somebody that's like a headlining act, then somebody that's like me, that's in that middle level, and then find somebody that's would that wouldn't have the opportunity. Let's say hypothetically, I get Thug as the headliner. Nigga,
Right.
you ain't got no chance to work with Thug. You feel me? But we done found your music and we like you, so we'll put you on that show. You can sell some tickets, make some money. We're not asking you to bring money back to us. We're not doing none of that type shit. But the food side is this. Let's say it's Thug, and obviously my company sold fried rice, so I'm gonna have a Boss Hog fried rice. And during the performance of Thug, that's when his food gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? And you can have it served, or you can get it right there and still be watching the show. The mid act, let's say it's bread. We're gonna have a cornbread fried rice inspired dish. Then the opening act, boom. And if I'm on the show, we'll always have my menu items. You feel me? But with the show setup, with it just being me, we're gonna have that main course that I'm setting up, and then I'm gonna have like an open kind of like all you can eat type thing, to where anybody could get it. But it's three price points. You're gonna get anybody can eat, but that's gonna be smaller portions. You feel me? You can take a box home with you, and then you're gonna get the where I got some desserts, I got some drinks, all of that could be included in the package. And then in this process, we performing the music. I'm debating having a live band. Like it's coming up on June. I would like to give myself at least 3, 4 weeks of rehearsal with a live band. So if I could get it put together over the next week or two, I have a live band. If I can't, then I'ma just rock it how I know how to rock it. And it's gonna be more of like a not formal in the sense that the nigga gotta wear a tuxedo, but I want niggas to come fresh. You feel me? Come in that whole dress. Don't come in that hole in your jeans. You feel me? Unless
Right.
you coming live. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in your Nike tech suit, ladies. Show up being able to throw that ass, but still we want you to look live. You feel me? Because
Right.
that's like kind of the vibe that I want to set. And then boom, I got some shit because my listening session got canceled. I'm gonna do something like probably next Saturday, and it's gonna be like an interactive thing. I'm gonna have the merch there. All of the producers that are in Houston and that can show up, they gonna be there. We're gonna break down the album, the artists. There's only a few people featured, but show solo. My nigga M's up Milo, my nigga Mac, Under Gravity, that's his new name. I want to say Mac from Under Gravity, but it's Mac Under Gravity now. They'll be there. Just go break down the album. Soul Fried Rice go be there. I might perform a song or two, probably just the songs as features. You feel me? And probably burn on a slab. But just some way for me to get the merch out there, get with the people, celebrate. This Friday, you remember that old Foxy's?
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be there for the release little thing. They back open, so C7 and Julius, they got that shit back popping like it used to be. So I'm gonna be at Fox's for Miami Sports Bar and Grill Friday and just kind of celebrating a little bit. But more so, this project is about effective streaming, and then I'm gonna have vinyls. That order link should go up probably about a day after the album drop. But the way that works, when you order the vinyl, it's like that drop shipping. Feel me? So I'm not like ordering 1,000 vinyls and trying to sell them. You
Right.
order it, it's gonna come straight to you.
Okay.
And the way I got it set up, you should be receiving it by my birthday.
Okay. That's
So
live right there, man. That's
so if you in Houston and you order that vinyl, that's a free entry to the Taste of Music. You gonna get full everything, drinks, all that. You feel me? I'm not looking at this first event as a big money making thing because I'm not gonna sell the food like I normally sell it. I am selling some tickets, but it's more so the price point of the food.
right.
But general admission is probably gonna be no more than $10.
Man. I'm happy that we had the chance to chop it up. I'm
Yeah,
happy. I'm proud of all the success and all the progress that you have made.
and I appreciate you, my
I
brother.
have to I have to say that that has to be acknowledged. Hopefully now I can get Solo on here too because I've been
Yeah,
trying to get him on here as well. So
we gonna go
hopefully
to the
Solo is
dojo.
next.
We gonna go to the dojo with it, man. Like, and I got to say this about Solo, man. This nigga has has molded himself into a one-stop shop. We all used to be in awe of what he could do on the fucking computer keyboard on Fruity Loops. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like he's shooting movies, videos, he doing camera work, his recording. I'm probably not gonna be recording with nobody else unless Dre Moore got a studio somewhere and I could get with him. I'm gonna be recording with Solo. You know what I'm saying?
that's real.
Production wise, like what's up, but he on steroids now. You feel me? The nigga got like a record called The Drip. It's like one of them Southern Soul records. Like he really doing his thing. So I definitely I tell him to get in touch with you so y'all can set that shit up, man. Cause I feel like this gonna be a good time. Maybe not like to see on deck back as on deck, but us as brothers. You
Right,
feel me? Like it's gonna be fun to see them niggas. Like we gonna shoot a video for the song me showing Solo guy. We ain't never shot a video together. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So that type of stuff, like, and then Notes brother Ricky, like he big bro, like you feel me. When I let him hear the music, certain people when they heard the album, they all like, nah, little bro, you did it with this one. You feel me? So we just trying to work, just be more, positive in a sense. You feel me? And not that forced positivity. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Just positive in the sense that like we want to be businessmen in our approach, nigga. I've been in the back channels talking to my artist peers about us being professional and how we do this, talking to studios that I know that work. Hey, start doing your admin work when you at the studio. You feel me? Get your paperwork done early. Like let's operate like that. Let's pay the people who need to be paid. Your producers, your engineers. If you got an arrangement with the DJs, spend the money you need to spend. Graphic designer, like be fair. But on the flip side, y'all need to treat us fair. Don't try to rape us. We ain't sitting up. Most of us ain't got big dope money behind us. Ain't nobody got labels behind us. So we putting our own money up and our own time. Be fair with us. I'm not asking you to cut me no deals. I am saying be fair. And if you can't be fair, that's cool. I'm gonna go to the next man, and I'm not gonna slander you. I wanna like foster an environment in our culture, just all of Southeast Texas, Beaumont, PA, Houston, really all of Texas, East Texas, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, West Texas, South Texas, Corpus, all that shit. I want to foster a spirit of professionalism. You feel me? Like when niggas know that they come to us anywhere in Texas, you gonna get professional business done, man. No janky shit, bro. We shouldn't have no fallouts because of janky business. Like
Right.
it's past that, man. The money too easy to make. It's
Mm.
too easy to make for us to be janky, for us to be doing sucker shit. And another thing, I want to say this, man. I don't know how this gonna get out to people, cause this coming from love, this coming from somebody that's 30 years off the porch, you feel me? Of being in the streets of Houston, being in music. You know what I'm saying? This Southwest Mo City shit is not cool. Like it's not cool. Like seriously, I've been going to Mo City since 95, 96. They been saying break your wrist, Texas. If it was originating from some beef, I can't speak for that. But every nigga that I know that was saying break your wrist, Texas, never said it to disrespect Southwest Houston because Mo City is a part of Southwest Houston. That needs to be said. The same way A Leaf is a part of Southwest Houston and the HISD side is a part of Southwest Houston. That's what makes up Southwest Houston. All three of them things. When you go into Ridgemont, when you go into Briargate, that shit is what you mean. Like I feel you if you trying to look at people that's in Sugar Land or Highway 6, but I ain't shitting on nobody from Mo City. My children live in Mo City. You feel me? Both of my baby mamas from Mo City. Some of my best friends, Cameron, you feel me? TA, them niggas is from Mo City. Why would I like so no, I don't like seeing that. Niggas from my side, I love Ski Taste music. 30 Ways, these that like that ain't like my day-to-day partner, but his family is royalty in my hood. So I honor these niggas and what they doing. I don't want to see them on some shit that's not necessary though, because they can get some money. You feel me? Like,
Right.
oh man, all of us, Mo City, Southwest Houston, A Leaf, all of us was getting talked about and saying we were weak. Like, can't nobody, if you from 400, Bob White, Bray, you feel me? If you from the Pines of Westbury, if you from Gasmer, if you from West Belford, they was anywhere. They was all saying that because they didn't know what was going on outside the loop anywhere.
Mm.
So it's like when I see that, it bothered me because I know what that could lead to. This shit is dangerous.
Mm.
This ain't no we ain't we can't do what other cities do.
Right.
Niggas is gonna die quick.
I'm glad that you set the record straight.
We don't do that. So if this get out to enough people, Ski Taste, I don't know Pootie, I don't know Demo 12. I met him recently at my job, but I don't know these brothers. I know 30 ways. You feel me? I could directly get in touch with Lil Bro. You feel me? But I care about all of these niggas because they're continuing what we continue. You feel me? They a part of the legacy that we're all a part of that's been set for us. I don't want to see them niggas crashing. You feel me? By no means. I want y'all to get this money. And I don't want our side of town to be known for that type of time. You feel me? I don't got no control on that type of shit. I could speak my piece. I could reach out to people, but I ain't no like gang leader. Whatever I do in the streets is what I do in the streets. I ain't got 100 niggas up under me. You feel me?
Right.
But I do have a voice that's respected because niggas know I always came silent. I always came with honor. You feel me? Even when I was bullshitting, nigga, I did my best to atone for my bullshit. And those that I couldn't atone with, I respected it. You feel me? I ain't gonna slander no nigga for being upset over some shit that I did wrong. So I get it. But as I see my young niggas coming up, bro, we in Houston. We in the golden age of Houston, nigga. I work in one of the biggest hotels in Houston. You feel me? I see what's happening. They coming every weekend for us in a good way. So I
Right.
don't want to see us crashing. I want to see us getting this money. I want to see us shining. I want to see us making great music. And what I can motherfucking contribute to is that getting money and great music. You ain't gonna never see me shining because I don't trust it. When I'm up, I'ma still look like this. You feel me? I'm gonna be polo down, something like this. I'm gonna be up, down the same way. But far as our city, we in a great space, our region. Y'all got a superstar out of Beaumont. Y'all got a superstar. Whether people embrace his music or not is a whole nother story. That brother do not downplay that he from Beaumont. When niggas say touchdown Tizo, where you from Houston? No, I'm from Beaumont, a little town that's east of Houston, closer to Louisiana. So shout out to that nigga. Shout out to Beto and them out there in PA doing their thing. Shout out to you. Man, rest in peace, man, to my brother, that your brother Flame. I got a chance to meet that brother before he got out. I talked to him when he came home. Y'all brought me out to Beaumont. That was one of the most memorable shows I done did. You feel me? So rest in peace to all them niggas that's in Beaumont. I want to say that my nigga Molly Mall. I don't know you mean. I think you know Molly Mall because he said when I told him you my bro, he said he know you. All them niggas is out there in Beaumont, man. Same thing. Hey, y'all too small for that crashing. Them laws gonna get y'all up out of there, man. Get the money, nigga. Stop the crashing. We Texas, nigga. Like it's gonna go down if need be, but man, that's if need be. So let's cut that shit out, man. Let's get money. Let's stop hating. Let's stop lying to each other. Let's stop worrying about what these women is doing and making these women feel like they ain't worth it. I salute our sisters. I salute Big Jade. I salute Mona Leo, Ken the Man, Megan, Sonny the rapper. You feel me? I know I'm missing a lot of y'all. P Supreme. You feel me? Whip the rapper. I don't know most of these people I'm naming, but it's my duty as a nigga that whether y'all know me or not, I'm now an elder in this shit. That Mike D situation told me that I got a lot more responsibility in my hand than I realized. So it's like it is what it is. So I salute everybody doing something, but I'm still in the ball game, baby. I'm still dropping 30 on y'all niggas every game, nigga. My rap sharper than ever. And
Yeah.
that's what,
Tell them before we get up out of here, please tell them how to get that album or to listen to that album.
man, look, whatever streaming platform you on, I don't know when you're gonna put this out, Brad. So if you put it out before Tuesday, May 23rd, it'll be out. But if this come out after the 23rd, it's on whatever platform you on, Spotify, fuck Spotify. But if you got that, please listen to it. I need the streams, but Apple Music, Amazon. Uh, Also, man, we need them purchases. Go to your iTunes, like purchase them projects. Go look up bread music, make some purchases. Man, shout out Glasses Malone. I mentioned to the album to the nigga, we be in Clubhouse room. That nigga went, what's it called? He went straight to iTunes, bought the pre-order the other night. So shout out Glasses Malone. We need that type of shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like that's what I'm expanding to, bread. I'm saying I got more reach than I realized.
Yeah.
I
That's
got
what's
more
up.
reach. So
I
I
just want
salute
to
you, my brother. For real. I thank you for we got this done. Like
Hell
I
yeah.
say this, niggas don't. We ain't never said pause, no homo, but you know it's real love with us. This is we ain't got to talk every day, but we put in so much work together and struggled so many days together and pitched up weed sacks together and barely had money to eat together. You feel me? So
Yeah.
nigga, them type of memories and bonds, nigga, can never be broken. We both 20, 30 years into making music.
Yeah.
Although I'm a Houston nigga, we both from small towns in Texas. I'm from Texarkana, Texas. You from Beaumont. We ain't supposed to be doing what we do,
At
but
all.
we do it.
But we doing it. Yeah, man. And I once again, man, I thank you for taking time to holler at me on behalf of Mr. Rob Guallete
Yes,
and
sir.
the good people at One Man Records.
Yes,
I ain't
sir.
Cornbread Capone. This is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop music. And until next time, everybody, peace and love, because that's what the world need in a major way. Peace
Definitely.
and love.
Bet that. Bread, my phone about to die, man. I'm gonna hit you in